Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we have 2025 Tampa Supercross and skate park by the man Evergreen Moto Tracks. Now, this track is actually crazy and very creative, man. And I just want to shout out Evergreen for putting my logo on a billboard with some of my video thumbnails. It's an awesome concept. He also did it for other creators like Troy Jan, Aiden, and just a bunch of them, man. So if you are a content creator, hop up on this track and check out and see where yours is. Now, there is a skate park aspect to this. It has an actual skate park that's rideable, along with a concrete road that goes around the track. Now, I'm not going to go touch on that in this video. One, because I suck really bad at free ride. And two, because there has to be a little bit of, mystery behind it. So if you're curious as to how it looks or feels or anything, make sure you go pick this up. It's on MXB Mods and it is free. And I highly suggest that you go get this. As far as the Supercross track goes, it is very flowy, very fast, and very fun. And I know that that is what I say about all tracks that I really like, but this track is very like true to that statement. The way that you ride this track and the way it flows is just amazing. Now, it is not a difficult Supercross track by any means. It is very straightforward and it is very worth your download. Now, it does have a very interesting feature, which I also am not going to test because I'm not quite sure how to do it, but there's a way to make it night mode. And in the night mode, it has a special, what do you call it? It has a special reshade that you can put on, and it puts a headlight on your dirt bike. So you can race this at night, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. The fact that he figured out how to put a so-called, fake headlight on your motorcycle so you can see where you're going while you're riding, man. And I just think he did an amazing job. He really did. So hopefully we see some tracks coming up again from Evergreen, man, because this is absolutely phenomenal. I am not aware of if this is his first track or not. I did not do a whole lot of digging in that aspect, but I'm just having a blast with this. I just really enjoy the way the track flows, man. It's like I said earlier, it's straightforward. As you can see, we just hit a triple, and then if you don't suck like I do, you could triple single out. Now then you rail this corner right here, and we have another triple going into a double before the whoop section. Now this whoop section isn't extremely hard, but it's also not the easiest whoop section. So once you get it figured out, it's pretty, relatively straightforward to get through it. But I really like that sand section as well. The sand section has a couple different lines through it that are much faster than some other parts of it. But other than that, man, he did a very good job with that. Now, after that finish line jump, I don't know what it is. There's 3 ruts there. Well, 2 ruts and a berm. And I think it's because of the way that it's sand and the new OEMs, the way the rear tire reacts to that. I keep sliding the rear end completely out like I'm grinding on the edge of the rut. But I think that might just be a skill issue as well. So if I do see this track in servers, I'm definitely going to hop up into it and join the races, man, because this is a very fun track and it is very fast. And I think as far as racing goes, it's going to be a fun track to race on. Now, a 450 might be able to get over some of these jumps easier, but for the most part on a 250, you can do every line that you want to do on this track. Now, I have noticed through the sand section, the left side seems to be a little bit more quick. You know what I'm saying? It seems to have a couple more spots that are more flat to where you can get through there kind of fast. You know what I mean? So now there is a bunch of free ride jumps scattered throughout this map. And yeah, I think, all around, it's definitely worthy of you going and downloading, man. And he did an amazing job with the track. I am definitely impressed. Now, the texturing, actually, I really enjoy the way the texturing looks. Now, maybe in the future, Evergreen, that you could, you know, put some different kind of masks. I did notice you use the dozer throughout the whole track, which is not a bad thing. It makes it look very groomed, very prepped, you know, not ridden on. So it's a cool little aesthetic to it. But in the future, definitely try to incorporate some different, you know, textures. That would be the only criticism that I have of this track, which I don't offer criticisms too much because I know how much work goes into building a track, man. And I don't ever want somebody to feel like, oh, they didn't do good enough. You know what I mean? So I don't ever offer very many criticisms. But that was just one of the things that I did notice. Outside of that, man, I think it's going to be an awesome track to race on. Definitely worth picking up, and if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would give it a solid 8.2, and that is a very good rating in my book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just it's super fun. The fun factor of this track is what gets me. It's very easy to get a flow going and to maintain that flow. I'm not doing it much justice right now, I can tell you that, but if you're better than me, definitely getting a flow is just going to be super enjoyable and satisfying, man. It really is. I just can't say enough good things about it. He did an amazing job on it, bro. So it's looking like we did like about a minute 3 is our fastest. I want to try to do a hot lap real quick and see if we can get that thing down to like a minute 1 maybe. I don't know if I could do, I don't think I could do less than a minute. So we'll see as we mess that up. So never mind, the hot lap is ruined. Every time I say I'm going to do a hot lap, I mess it up. Like, that never fails. I can't never mention that when I'm recording. Every time I say, oh, let's try a hot lap, boom, crash, done, over. Like, it never fails, bro. If you go back and watch all my videos and try to find one where I say I'm going to do a hot lap, I guarantee you it's like within 30 seconds of me saying I'm going to do a hot lap, I'm going down. You know what I mean? It's almost like I just jinxed myself. It's kind of wild. But this is my favorite section of the track, man. You hit this big triple, and then you rail this berm, and then you got another triple going into another triple where you single out. Now you got to slow down a little bit for this rut, or for this berm, and then you can, if you don't suck like me, triple in and double out before railing the whoops. And on the inside, I think you can double in and then triple out before railing the whoops. So both lines are definitely viable. And yeah, man, Evergreen, amazing job, bro. I'm excited to see what you're cooking up next, bro. You did an amazing job. Supercross is not easy to make, regardless of what some people say. Supercross tracks are actually quite hard to build. So great job, man. I thoroughly enjoyed the laps on this track, and I am looking forward to getting some races in on it, man. So, but if you guys have not yet, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you join that Discord, man, for any future giveaways that we might be doing. I did get sponsored by Race Tech and have a box of stuff to give away, so keep a lookout for some t-shirts or hats or anything. Let me know down below if you race, if you actually would buy some stuff off Race Tech. I got some $100 off coupons from your order. Yeah, man, just let me know. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.